6th year, the EnRoute Film Festival celebrates the work of emerging Canadian filmmakers and showcases their work to Air Canada passengers nationwide. We caught up with some of the finalists of this year's fest to see what inspired the work and why a festival in the sky is important.
The Air Canada EnRoute Film Festival is in its 6th year, and it's a festival of short films from emerging Canadian filmmakers that are played on Air Canada's in-flight entertainment system. So starting around the summer and then running through the winter, there are films, there's about 20 films that Air Canada passengers are able to screen in flight. And it's a great opportunity for young Canadian filmmakers to get their films out there and get exposure to millions of Air Canada passengers. And at the same time, it gives Air Canada passengers access to this really new exclusive content. Brandon Cronenberg's new feature that's just recently been released, Antiviral, actually was made from his short film Broken Tulips, which participated in the 2008 festival and actually won the Best Direction Award. So it's really just great to see Air Canada promoting this, this type of content that way, and seeing these films that start out, a little bit smaller, really making a splash. And we try to find a range of genres and types of films. So we have documentary, animation, and short features as well. And you'll see representation from all over Canada. We received a record number of submissions this year, which was really great. Submissions are usually open in the spring, and usually what happens is it coincides with when film students are finishing their final year projects. And then we make our selections, and the films start playing on board in the summer, and that runs through the end of December. We have a jury of amazing Canadian filmmakers, producers, actors, and they select their top choices for the award finalists. People can go on enroutefilm.com to see actually film profiles and films, all of the films actually, all 20 films. All 4 finalists get a trip to the Clermont-Ferrand Film Festival in France. It's one of the biggest short film festivals in the world, and that's courtesy of Air Canada. And then the winner of the Best Short Film Prize actually gets a cash prize of $5,000 from Cineplex. There are hundreds of entries, which is amazing, and as I said, they're going up every year as we become more and more prominent and people know more about the festival. And it's a really hard job because the work is amazing. I guess I just want to make sure I'm finding, content that I think is going to really appeal to Air Canada's passengers and be really interesting for people to watch. It's really great exposure for Canadian talent, which sometimes doesn't get the exposure that it deserves. So Air Canada just thinks it's really important to represent in that respect and to have that great Canadian content on there. So our regular programming includes several Canadian feature films and shorts as well as Canadian produced television. In years past, we've done the free public screening of the top films in Toronto, and this is actually the first year that we've been able to expand across the country. Cineplex has been a really great partner for us, so we have the ability to screen these films in real cinemas. I love the fact that it gives these filmmakers this amazing opportunity to have millions of eyeballs on their short films so early on in their careers, because it really is a chance to get this exposure and this confidence and this feedback that they wouldn't necessarily be able to get. And I also really love that Air Canada passengers do have this access, because so often people don't know where to see short films.